make sure you get the middle back too, Mom.
What the f going on here?
He can impersonate movies really well.
Yeah, I can do Olaf from Frozen and stuff like that. Pew, pew, oh no, too high! Crash, door slamming everywhere, sisters torn apart. Well, at least they have their parents. Their parents are dead.
Okay, Shekeb, open.
Oh no. Oh no.
I made it with all my love. Enjoy it. Valentine's Day is about love between mother and son.
She would love that.
I would love that. I'm
Ugh.
kind of her
I was like,
size.
I would love that, but
I could see me wearing that too.
Yeah, I can too. I think let's do this. Let's get to
they
it.
are
One for her, then
traumatizing
we'll
these
get,
poor
Kim this
poor
as well.
kids. Every time I start recording, immediately something happens. Someone walks into my room, a cat freaks out, a cloud goes in front of the sun, which is my only source of light. Someone talks to me. It's immediate. It's like a law of nature that it must happen. Anyway, a few videos ago, I said that I would look at a show and I forgot the name. I just remembered that it was outrageous and it was about not healthy relationships in a dating show, it involving a mother, and I found the clip I found the show while I was watching, I think it was Jamie Dodger, and it's I Love a Mama's Boy. And the synopsis of it is basically just dating a mama's boy comes with extreme problems or something like that. But it touches on something that makes me viscerally uncomfortable and angry, and that is enmeshed people, enmeshed partners, specifically boy moms and men who, like low-key, just kind of want to bang their mom. It's something that annoys the hell out of me on every single level, and so when I heard about this show, I'm like, surely this cannot be real, but it is. So we're gonna watch it. There are, unfortunately, like 4 seasons of it, and they're all 45 minutes long, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna watch all of them, but you know what, we'll start with episode 1 on season 1. If people like this hot garbage, I guess I'll look at more of it. But without further ado, I'm Des, and I do not have a set, but I do have unfettered internet access. This is I read it somewhere, a YouTube channel where I look at wherever my brain rot leads me online. Usually that means Reddit. Today it leads me to degenerate TLC daytime TV shows, because that channel is not the learning channel, it is the chaos channel. And we're gonna start with season 1, episode 1 of I Love a Mama's Boy, called My Best Girls. I'm sure it won't give me an
Everything
aneurysm.
about our relationship is perfect, except for one thing: his mom.
We've talked about marriage and things, and that's...
Gotta put a ring on it. Shekeb is my soulmate, but his whole life revolved around his mother.
I don't see anything wrong about it.
Jason, it's mommy!
Hey!
Jason is a mama's boy. They go on dates.
She'll sit there and cuddle with him.
Yeah, make sure you get the middle back too, Mom.
What the f is going on here? Why is your mother shaving your back? You're like 30.
Not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom. Right, Regina?
Please stop talking.
Okay.
I feel like I'm dating Matt and his mom.
Because you are.
There are no boundaries. We don't have that intimacy anymore.
That's certainly spicy.
Yeah.
Why the f are you looking at a corset with your mother?
I mean,
That's
I'm
the
not
appropriate
a therapist or
reaction.
psychologist, but what is that?
Right?
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Kim.
Still warm.
Oh, that face. That face there. The thinly veiled resentment. Like, how dare she be in the bed? How dare my son's girlfriend be in the bed when I walk into him? That's insane. That's crazy. You want to know who else I knew brought someone coffee every single morning with a good morning and a kiss? My stepfather, when he was with my mother. You know why? Because they were engaged. I don't think it's normal to do that every single morning with a fully grown adult male son, especially when his girlfriend's in bed. That's weird. Fix your face.
Coming up to the idea of living with Matt's mother, she needs to take a step back.
I would ever tell my mom, you need to butt out.
In life, there's a hierarchy, and I'm right up top.
Feels like it's a competition. This girl that I love is pulling me one way, you calling me on the other hand, pulling me this way.
Well, it is a competition.
His mom has to like me before we get engaged because she is gonna make the final call.
That's a horrible feeling to have. This is your life.
We finally are starting to plan our wedding.
I'm your mom. I would not set you up for failure. This is exactly what I was thinking.
Oh my god. Who cares what you're thinking? It's not your wedding. I used to watch this other show on TLC a long time ago. I think it was like called Monster of the Bride or something like that. And it was about mothers on both sides of the couple getting married, just completely controlling the wedding, and it was insane. It's not your day. It's not your day. Do you know whose day it is? The woman getting married. And I know people are like, oh, well, it's both their days. It's both their days. Well, no, because it's gonna sound really weird. I want to be clear that, like, I like marriage and maybe want to get married one day, but, like, we need to admit the fact that marriage is a patriarchal construct that is about the buying and selling of property, aka women in this traditional marriage contract. It's not about you. Technically speaking, the only thing that it's about is about the woman, and it's about the father of the woman giving the woman away as property, if we want to be real. So, mommy dearest, please back the off, okay? Not to enforce, like, patriarchal bull. But, like, let's be real, it's not the Mother's Day. Who cares what you think?
It's not gonna match anything that we have going on in our
Well,
wedding,
you're gonna
though.
wear a white wedding dress.
My thing is that you guys are not listening to me when it comes to what I want, because I mean, it's still my wedding day, too.
I just know how important it is to my mom as well.
I want him to be happy, and I know he's not gonna be happy with you.
It's like this constantly.
I don't like the way that you came to the public, show your body. How can I trust you?
She's completely covered head to toe.
Manipulative, controlling, awful monster of a mother is causing all the problems with our relationship.
Look at her little
his
sneer.
mom to be his number one.
Good night.
If he's not gonna put me first, then I'm not really sure where we're gonna go from here.
Don't show me your face again. You ruining my birthday.
That is not true.
You are the one who make my life miserable. I'm sick of you.
We need to normalize being a to old ladies.
Here, Steph. Got him?
Yeah.
Give me a little sugar lips.
Kim and I have been dating for 3 years now. I pretty much knew fairly quickly that this was gonna be it.
Matt and I met on a dating app. We hung out talking for hours, quoting movies and just being silly. He can impersonate movies really well.
Yeah. Like I can do Olaf from Frozen and stuff like that.
Pew pew, Anna, no too high! Crash, doors slamming everywhere, sisters torn apart.
Well, at least they have their parents. Their parents are dead.
And scene.
Kim is
That was beyond cringe. Okay. It's giving Disney adults. That cannot be as charming as you make it out to be, honey.
first serious relationship, because until I fell for Kim, there wasn't anything ever that I saw as potential for a life partner like I see with Kim. One of my favorite things about Kim is seeing her with our dogs.
Louie, Winston, that's a good boy.
Good boys. That
Should you
shows
be
me that
walking
she
your
would be
dogs?
a fantastic mother, and
They're dogs,
she's
they need
already a
activity.
fantastic partner. We've talked about marriage and things, and that's
Gotta put a ring on it.
stuff to come.
So a little bit over a year ago, there was a fire in our apartment in Santa Monica, and it caused a huge, huge financial burden on Matt and I. So for us, the easy temporary solution was just to move in with his mom. So Matt and I currently live in Matt's old bedroom.
Oh, and I'm sure the mom just eats that up. I'm sure she was just itching to get in on that action. It was probably, she probably wanted to control the situation. I am projecting, we had just started this, but like she probably wanted to get in and mess around with the relationship from the beginning and just jumped on that.
Love you. It's not an ideal living situation because Matt is a total mama's boy.
Good morning.
Morning.
Time to get up.
She's got the full Karen haircut.
Here you go. You're welcome. How are you?
Good.
And she only brings him coffee. She's gonna be weird. You're gonna be weird. You're gonna walk in and it's probably set up by production, let's be real. But you're gonna do that and you're not gonna bring her coffee as well, real? Goddamn.
Still warming up to the idea of living with Matt's mother. And it's just a lot more challenging than I initially thought it would be. Because Matt and her are so close. They work together, so they carpool in the morning. Kelly and Matt are always planning something, whether it's pedicures or our next vacation. I'm totally the third wheel with them, and instead of us going out for a date night, he'd rather hang out on the couch drinking his sleepy time tea with his mom.
It's a great system.
I don't think it is.
Right, Kim?
All right, Kim.
Kelly.
Oh, fix your face. God damn.
Aren't we doing happy hour tomorrow?
Yeah.
I like those dirty martinis. Usually the extra dirty ones, the ones I like.
I like her necklace.
Do you know that you're getting gray hairs?
Yeah, I know.
It's very distinguished looking, though.
Really?
Matthew and I are close because of all the trauma and all the times that I thought I was gonna lose him. When Matt was born, we found out that he had an infection that attacks your heart. The doctor said that he was not gonna make it.
Right, so then
It
get
was a hard
therapy.
thing
Don't be weird about it.
to see. I'm sorry. So, tragedy can bring you closer, and my husband and I grew closer together, and as a family, we grew stronger.
Wow, he really looks like his dad.
Out for the best.
But I feel bad that they went through it. I think it's a big deal why we're close, why we're so close.
I don't think
And
it's that
that's
big of
why
a
we
deal.
work so hard.
Like, not to diminish it, but like a lot of people go through that and they don't they don't turn into uber clingy monsters. It's a lot of people deal with that sort of thing when they have a baby. Babies notoriously get sick very easily. Nobody died. There was no problem. Why are you so weird? And he's like crying too, as if it was some horrible thing. And sure, the most traumatic thing about that situation as Americans was probably the hospital bill. I was expecting like, and his father committed suicide and he got cancer or something weird. No, it's just like, my baby got like a little bit sick when he was born. And so now I'm a stage 5 clinger.
Hard to keep our relationship the way it is.
Okay, you can stop crying now.
No, don't. You're so ugly when you cry.
Now, just the perimeter, Matt. This is just in between my salon visits.
How long does this take, guys?
Kim, we don't want mom to like look bad. We gotta get this going. Balancing my relationship with my mom and Kim is something I definitely have a challenge with.
I just think that Kelly can do this on her own.
She can.
You know, she's capable.
She can't see up here. What?
Mirrors
I think a lot
are a
of
thing.
women just use like the mirror.
Yeah.
I love
She's
her.
not gonna have it perfectly done.
They don't have a son like Matthew.
Yeah.
I think they make a great couple, and I like him, and I want my son to be happy. But in life, there's a hierarchy, and I'm right up top, right, Matt?
No. No. No.
I do love
There's
that.
no hierarchy. There's no hierarchies. There's not. Okay? There's just not. There's not a hierarchy. Again, this might be the autism thing, but like, there's no hierarchies. Okay? There's not. You're all equal. And the only place you're not equal is in the relationship that he's had. In which case, you're not equal because you, mommy dearest, are way the down here. Okay? I'm not saying that he should like cut you off, but like, you are way too invested in this romantic relationship. It's not healthy. You should have just got therapy.
Matt cares about his mom so much. He has a huge heart. He's very compassionate. But on the other side, it's frustrating because we don't have that intimacy anymore. If Matt doesn't step up and tell his mom, you know,
Just
well,
move
we
out.
do need that privacy, I think it might cause a lot of stress on our relationship and then our marriage.
God, the dead-eyed look is just very creepy.
This wind is killing me.
You look nice, though.
I look nice? You look good too, babe.
Thanks, babe. I'm Emily, and I've been dating Shekeb for about 3 years. When I first met Shekeb, I
They're
felt
both very
like
pretty.
the happiest woman in the world.
Like, I felt like we met at some past life or something. Like, it's like we instantly just clicked. If I win this point, you owe me a kiss. Oh, see? It's called strategy.
I think our relationship is really fun, adventurous,
We're here just swimming.
outdoorsy. I want to go on like a mini getaway.
Like where?
Something where we've both never been. I hope that one day we can start a family of our own. But you know, realistically, I gotta face the facts. His whole world, his whole life revolves around his mother and no one else.
Okay, Shekeb, open.
Oh no. Oh no.
I made it with all my love. Enjoy it.
This is really,
Oh
really good.
no.
I love to feed Shekeb, and always I'm going to do it.
Are you?
It's a very beautiful feeling.
It's a feeling that should have stopped after he was like 12.
Not bad at all. I live with my parents. My dad loves the relationship I have with my mom because it kind of gives him some time to do what he's got to do. So in a way,
Oh,
he's
so
like,
she
you
just
know what?
cling her all
You're
the
cutting me
time.
some slack. You know, just always being there for her.
I don't think you should be a replacement for your mother's husband. I think that's a big red flag on both of there because she's enmeshed, or he's enmeshed. She's controlling, and the dad is just allowing it to happen. Oh, it's okay. It's a reprieve for me. Dude. It shouldn't be. The difference between you and your son is that your son is your wife's child. The incesty vibes from this show is, I think, the grossest thing to me. Because, I mean, aside from the incest, it's just not healthy. These people deserve their own lives, and the women deserve better than the weird relationship this is.
Thank you. I'm proud of you.
I put up with Laila and Shekeb's relationship because Shekeb is an amazing guy. And at this point, I'm ready to move in together. But unfortunately, I feel like Laila wants Shekeb to live with her for the rest of her life. And unless I can get Shekeb away from his mom, this relationship is not going to work out.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna happen because I think they're from India, and Indians, like, culturally, it's a culture where like your family lives together, you have multi-generational households. I think you might want to ease up on the whole having her out of the household thing because I think it's just not going to happen, and maybe culturally that's a little insensitive. But something has to happen because this lady is saying he's a replacement for her husband, and she's feeding him like a baby.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
What?
I see a lot of hair. You look like a monkey.
We do everything together. I mean, as a child, my mom always like was bathing me up to how old was I? Till you stopped bathing me. As embarrassing as it sounds, I think 6th grade.
I miss those
Jesus.
days.
Yeah, we still
Yeah, I'm
get to
sure you
relive
do,
relive
weirdo.
it every month, I mean, but just by shaving my back.
It's gonna be a little bit cold.
You remember used to shave my back in the bodybuilding competition?
Yeah, but it's been a long time ago.
And my buttocks. Emily did it one day.
Let me shave. I don't want to talk to you about Emily.
Wow, you gotta give her a chance.
No.
You gotta give her a chance.
You know I'm not comfortable when Emily around me.
Why?
We're different, two different culture. Remember that, son.
Nah,
Okay.
I know. I kept my relationship with Emily a secret for a year and a half.
I don't
The
think it's a
reason I was
cultural thing. I
hesitant
think that's
telling
an
my mom
excuse.
about Emily is the fact that she is from a different culture, and to bring someone from the outside culture to our culture, it's a whole different shock. My mom's originally from Afghanistan, and Emily's
Oh,
family's
Afghanistan,
originally
alright.
from Korea.
My culture, a Muslim man should marry a Muslim woman.
Ugh.
He deserves a good wife.
Jesus fucking
Alright.
The wife that I choose.
I know
Shut
my
the
mom
up.
dated a Muslim.
God, she reminds me of my friend's ex. And they were very much like this until the old lady passed away, and even afterwards, he just refused to move on or have anyone else. And the whole, well, he should have a wife that I choose. I'm not against arranged marriages, actually, because I knew quite a lot of actual Muslim women while I worked at Tim Hortons, and all of them had arranged marriages. Well, all except for one. And they were all happy, so like clearly it works for someone. I know culturally we in the West are like, oh my god, arranged marriage? How scandalous. But like, it works for a lot of cultures out there. But yeah, it can only work if the child agrees to it. It can't be, well, you're going to have an arranged marriage, and if you don't have an arranged marriage, I'm going to never accept you or your wife, or, well, that's not appropriate or okay. That's bad parenting. You're not a good parent.
Girl, specifically Afghani girl, but I've tried it already. My mom set me up with her best friend's daughter.
Of course she did.
She was beautiful. She was a perfect woman for Shekeb.
The reason why I got married, even though I didn't really want to pursue that route, was the fear that my mom, like I didn't know how much time my mom had left. My mom battled breast cancer 12 years ago.
Terrible disease.
A lot of these situations
I
are
didn't
just
believe it at first,
mothers
and
refuse to
it
deal
kinda
with
hit
their
me,
trauma.
Like I was gonna lose my mom. I was terrified. I was in a lot of fear. So I got married because I wanted to fulfill my mom's wish, pretty much. It made her like the happiest woman on earth. But the main reason why our marriage didn't work out, our personalities are totally different.
No girl ever been as good. You cannot replace her.
You can't say that with the
Never,
woman sitting
ever.
right there.
I'm not trying to replace her.
This is
We're
where
two
the-
different people.
You cannot be.
This is where
you
the
know?
core of the issues happen.
I want him to be happy, and I know he's not gonna be happy with you.
I don't think you know anything about There's a nice freeze frame there, it is. I don't think you know anything about him because he tried your way and it didn't work out. Admittedly, I don't know anything about Afghani like wedding traditions and stuff, but I imagine that it's not a culture that really embraces divorce. So he must have really put in the college try to make it work. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much you want it. It doesn't matter that you're best friends with the girl's mother. If they don't work, they don't work, and it's disrespectful on a fundamental human level to the son and to the other daughter to be like, oh well, they should have just done it. They should have just stuck it out because I wanted it. It's not all about you. It's just not. I'm sorry you had breast cancer, but that doesn't really give you an excuse to be like this. Like, they found precancerous cells in my uterus. You don't see me going to, like, I don't have kids, but say my brother and being like, you can't have a girlfriend because I have cancer. It's stupid. It's a very, very dumb excuse. Get therapy. These women just need to get therapy.
It's like this constantly.
How do you like it, that little weird smile of yours?
You know, I literally haven't skated since second grade.
Okay. Kiss for good luck.
Ooh, that hair.
Careful.
I'm
The
Steph.
layers.
I've been dating Mike for 2 years.
Ready?
The layers are layering. She should be on a runway. That is some fantastic hair.
Our relationship is crazy. No matter what, there's always an adventure.
The
to be
90s
had.
ski outfit. I love it.
I love everything about Steph. She's
Huge Cheetah's
everything I
fan.
could ever want in a girl. And she brought me so much genuine joy and happiness when we first started talking and even just became friends that I said, wow, I need more of her in my life.
And pretty much everything about our relationship is perfect, except for one thing. His mom.
Of course.
Sometimes when Mike's around his mom, the way he acts makes me just roll my eyes because he reverts back to his
She has pretty decent hair too. It's a bit fried though.
He just acts like a little boy. He doesn't act like the same macho man that I know him as. He acts like a little boy that needs his mom. I get to go to sleep every night to the sound of Mike talking to his mom.
Well, listen, I mean, here's the thing. It's like, you know, family values are important.
And I get to wake up every morning to the sound of Mike's mom calling.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, every morning.
My mom
How do you not
literally
get
just
tired
texted
of
me.
that?
She's actually heading back from the grocery store right now. Oh my gosh.
Like, oh my gosh, it's like so
26, But I
interesting.
still feel that he
Production.
will always need his mom, especially with him modeling now and has been modeling. When my friends see pictures of Michael and they're like drooling, you know, I'm proud.
For
I'm
good
proud.
reason.
I don't mind. Let them drool. That's my son. I'm proud of him. And he does look good. And he works so hard to make himself look this good. So, you know, why not? I don't mind sharing it.
Lord Business, or as you think you know him, President Business, stole the Craggle, the most powerful object in the universe.
Blah, blah, blah. Proper name.
Wait. Sorry, I was off in La La Land, Simpland. You're not sharing your son with the people oogling and the women and the girls because you're his mother. You're not sharing your son. It's just your. That was real creepy. Oh God, but he is eye candy though.
Liz
She's
is
pretty too.
obsessed with clean eating. What are we gonna do with all this?
Oh my gosh.
Once I started modeling, she started making sure I was eating healthy even more and really jumping up. She's always been
She
my
looks like an
manager,
alma mom.
my momager, as she likes to call it. And she looks out for me every step of the way.
Hey, Mama.
I brought you a bunch of food.
Let me take
Thank
this.
you.
How are you?
She brings over healthy meals every week.
Hi, Steph.
That's weird.
Hi.
You're adults.
She
You
is trying
can.
to control what I cook for him. She literally is teaching me how to make Liz-approved meals. Oh, God.
So I've been cooking. You know how I always make extra.
Liz's influence is very strong. Liz is
Mhm.
very worried about how much money Mike is spending. They even shared a bank account while he was in college. She's worried about if he's living life on a dangerous path. I feel like she's worried that I'm like a bad influence on him.
Well, this is one meal. Actually, I'm going to leave you the recipe. Hey, what happened to that cookbook I got you?
I have it. I use it.
You do?
This isn't egregious though. Aside from the bank account.
Yeah, those were good.
You used turkey meat?
I used turkey meat. I actually did the exact recipe that you shared with us.
See, Ma?
They should be cooking for themselves. They're adults, but like, I like free food. Groceries are expensive, so you know what? I will give her this and only this. Because I feel like once you reach a certain age, you get a little more appreciative of people cooking for you. I know I do.
So, as long as I have been dating women, my mom has been protective. And like the crazy thing is, I love you to death, but no one is ever good enough for me, ever.
Call it mother's intuition.
Call it being a great.
Some more recipes that I have. I'll come over and I'll just show you how to cook some more.
That works.
Okay?
I'm my mom's only son. And it definitely shows. I lost my father when I was 8 years old.
More
He
trauma.
had diabetes. He was overweight. He passed away from an embolism. I had to take on the father role when I felt I've done that throughout his whole life. Mother, father, anything he needs me to be, that's what I am. I want
She doesn't
him
seem as bad as
to
the
have
others,
the
honestly.
girl that he will be in love with and be happy with for the rest of his life. So I do want him to be careful with Stephanie, whether she is the right one for him or not, I'm not sure.
How we doing over here?
She's not as bad as the others, but she still needs to understand it's not her call.
I love Michael so much, and I want to be with this guy for the rest of my life. But if I don't get his mom's approval, then I don't know if this relationship's going to work out. I don't know if she really likes me.
We'll be okay.
All right.
For pedicures.
Yeah, so 3 pedicures?
Yes.
Over there, please.
Awesome, thank you.
She just has a
Today,
general
Matt,
aura of
Kim and myself are going to get our
evil.
monthly pedicures.
Mom and I have been going for a couple years now.
And then Kim started tagging along. Yes. Matt and I will sit here.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
Okay.
I love how she, the entire time, she's like, okay, this is weird, constantly. Like, she doesn't hide the fact that she's like, this is so weird. I hate feet.
Always
I
gotta
hate
sit in the
looking
middle,
at
huh,
feet.
Kelly?
Let's
Yes.
not look at feet, actually. Let me.
What are you gonna get?
I'm gonna get the cucumber.
I'll get that one too.
Okay, I wanted to get the cucumber one. We can't all get the cucumber. You do lemon.
That has to be a production thing because of the.
Same old. What about you? Oh.
Why can't they all get cucumber?
Oh, thank you very much. Very welcome. Awesome.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Hope you like it.
Well, cheers. Oh, forgot you were there.
Bring I
Here,
it.
that's from Kim.
I'd be fighting with her constantly.
So, is there any news from
She
the
reminds me of
architect or
my
anything?
grandmother.
Yeah, he's
That's
gonna
why.
come over
That's
and
why
we're
I'm
gonna take a look at the shop
triggered.
and everything to get the plan going.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be cool because we're all going to be on the same property.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Matt and Kelly have made the decision to build a home for him and I, which is incredible. But by building, I mean converting a garage space in Kelly's backyard. We haven't even met with an architect yet, and it seems that Matt and Kelly are so gung-ho for this idea of they're going through with it, and no matter
I mean, houses
what
are
I say,
expensive.
nothing's gonna change.
You're on board though with the house, like you like it now.
Financially, it makes sense, but for like you and I as a couple, I don't like.
A lot of people your age don't get a home built.
No, and I
Mom's
appreciate.
custom made.
I genuinely appreciate that.
It
like in
doesn't
itself.
sound like it.
I just think, like, I don't know, babe. Like you and I talked about, like getting our own place here, even so we can still be near your parents, but having our own space.
But there's
and you
no
don't want
point.
that.
There's no point in doing that when we can literally just be on the same property. Building the house is a great idea, and I'm happy and excited for it.
He's so much part of the problem because, like, unfortunately, she is right. Most people, I know myself included, would be thrilled to have someone build you a house, especially in this economy. This is like, I think this is around COVID era, but yeah. But like she's trying to be really nice about it. That it's very clear that the major thing is the mother. If she wasn't so over the top all the time, it'd be a little different, but it's very clear, like, I'm building you this house on my property so I can have control over you constantly. I'm going to sit between you and the girlfriend because I'm going to have control over you constantly. And if it was just like, hey, we want to build a house for you or we want to help you, then they would probably be open to be like, okay, Kelly, like, I think that's her name. We'll give you guys money to buy a house or move, blah, blah, blah. But no, it's very specifically, if you want our help, we're going to build the house and it's going to be on our property and you're going to live in our backyard, which, like, it's just a control thing. If it was anything else, they'd just give them the money to buy a house, but it's not, because then they couldn't control it. And it's not like she's like an over the top, no, you can never see your mom. Just like, we can live on the same street, we can live close to them, you can visit your parents, specifically your mother. And there's like, no. He has to live in my backyard. He's my baby boy. It's just, I don't like her specifically because she reminds me of my so much. Sort of triggering a little bit of inside of me, honestly.
I'm hoping that we can all three come together and find some unison in the three
You
of
need
us.
family counseling.
So is it kind of like always your plan to like stay like near your mom?
Okay, so
Like, that's a real question. Like, I'm curious.
You took him to Santa Monica because you wanted to live by the beach.
Yeah.
That didn't work out so well, did it?
The house burnt down. Wait a second. Is it this? I think this is the one with the house burnt down. I can't go back. I'm not closing it. I'm pretty sure this is the one with the house burnt down. I don't think you'd be like, it didn't end up so well, did it? If the house burnt down. Look at that.
Oh, Matt had a really hard time living away from you.
Okay, so it
What did
shouldn't
we
even
say?
be a
He
discussion.
lost 30 pounds.
So I don't know why
I'm
we would
assuming
want to
because
do
you
that
didn't
again.
cook for him.
Really?
I
But you
believe
can cook
that
for
our
him.
20s are for making mistakes and really figuring things out for ourselves.
They are.
But Matt tends to just go run to his mom whenever things get tough.
Mhm.
And Matt really needs to learn how to stand on his own 2 feet because I can't live in a world that's all about Kelly all the time.
Okay, so the mom's Kelly. I'm not good with names on the best of days.
It's a good life. Trust me.
This is our life, me and you, not like us 3.
Exactly.
Is Valentine's Day even gonna be like just me and you? Like that?
No. Yeah, well.
The rolly eyes. No. The answer is the answer should be yes. You're not your son. Valentine's Day is for lovers. It's for couples.
Probably. What do you think Kim and I need to do about Valentine's Day?
I think you need to, well, spice it up. You know what I mean? Because I go down the hall sometimes and I don't hear anything.
Oh my
Oh my god.
I'm like right here, you know.
Right?
Kelly has no place discussing.
She's rolling her eyes about what. She's complaining. She's complaining that when she goes to listen to her child's have she can't hear him have sex. Like, she's complaining about that.
The intimacy
Oh my
between
God.
her son and I. I mean, she's the reason that we have problems to begin with.
I think she might be right about what we need. Like, she knows what's not going on.
I wonder why it's not going on.
I put up with this weird bond between Matt and his mom because I truly love him with all of my heart.
Oh, girl, he's not that
Matt
much
and
of a
I have
catch.
been talking about getting married and him proposing soon. But the more that I think about it, the more I wonder, am I marrying Matt or am I marrying Matt and his mom?
You're marrying
That's
Matt and his
not really
mom.
the life that I planned out for myself.
Love it. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Mom, your legs look good.
Thank you. Do yours look good too, Kim?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mine look better.
This stuff works. That looks good.
It's the sounding. That's beyond words.
Who that could be?
Emily.
She's not supposed to be.
Huh?
You need to listen. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well.
Every time I come to Shekeb's house, I have to wait outside till Shekeb can open the door for me because Laila just pretends like I'm not even there. Laila doesn't know it yet, but I will get Shekeb to move out of her house.
Good luck
He
with
has
that one.
to move out like a grown man.
Mm.
Valentine's Day? Where's my gifts? Where's my love language?
Oh, babe, I thought
Gifting.
I got something new planned.
Like,
I don't like the baby talk.
what's that?
Rock climbing.
Just us two, right?
Yeah, that and also a special guest.
Ugh.
Oh, baby, you should know what I mean. Huh?
Why do none of these men understand what Valentine's Day is about?
It's my mom.
You do realize the majority of females are spending it with their significant other.
I do. But I want to do something different this year.
She's gonna, at first she's not even gonna talk to me. And when she does talk to me, she's gonna talk about how much she doesn't like me.
Emily's trying so hard.
In the past,
She's
I
such a
used to
sweet
always,
girl.
like split my time with Emily and my mom, whereas I'll go on a date with Emily during the day and then go on a date with my mom at night, and it's so much stress, and I really don't want to do that. It's not fair for both of them. And then later on,
Okay, but not with your mom.
you actually wish for this opportunity. I want to spend some time with your parents one day, or go
Yeah, but
go
not
kart.
on Valentine's Day. I never said Valentine's Day.
Express
It's for
your-
lovers, not for mothers.
Exactly.
Rock climbing and dinner? She's gonna be a part of both?
Fine.
No. One or the other.
It's your
She-
chance.
if
Look. Mom, Laila.
Don't call your mom by her name.
Hello. What are you doing here?
Ugh.
We're all gonna have Valentine's Day together. So Emily's invited. Of course, you're invited. You're number one as always.
Of course. I am number one.
Oh,
It's Valentine's Day. No one spends it with their
So, Valentine's Day is about love between mother and son. Yeah.
No, it's really for us as
Are we just making now?
I don't know why his mom is even in the picture of that one
Right.
special day.
My mom
Girl.
Always in a picture.
I'll be
Always.
always
not
in
on
the picture.
Any
Valentine's Day.
occasion, any time.
Yeah, anytime except Valentine's Day.
No, any time means cover everything. This is the
Oh, you
way
want to
it
be
should
there when they you? No, just come in. Right into the bedroom.
It's all right.
Snuggle up between them, weirdo.
I do it for you because I love you. Remember that. I'm
Oh,
doing it
remember
just
that.
for you.
Rock climbing. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Rock climbing. Ready? You guys ready?
Layla looks a bit frail to be rock climbing. I'd be very impressed if she could actually do that. We didn't need this extended shot.
Yes, ma'am. I know how much you like something shiny.
Really?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Alrighty. Welcome, guys.
Why is the mom coming with them?
Wow.
One of my favorite spots. Today, I decided to take Steph and my mom for a little surprise. We are here to do a little birthday shopping for this one.
Yeah.
Told her today's her day, so we're gonna see. I need mom's advice, though.
Okay. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh, geez. She loves diamonds.
I
thought this was just...
I love rings.
I thought this was just birthday.
We should at least try on. I gotta know my size, right?
Yeah, of course. You could
She's
look.
dropping hints, buddy.
What size is she? 5.
Really? That feels tight. Wow.
I've been married twice, and so I believe that it's very important to take your time. You might be infatuated, and then you start to live with that person, and true colors start to come out. So I do want him to be careful with Steph.
I mean, she's not wrong. But it's like his decisions and mistakes to make.
Continuing our shopping for birthday?
Yeah. We're gonna get here.
Anyway,
We'll
let's
get
go
here.
back to
It
birthday.
doesn't.
We'll get
It's
here.
uncomfortable.
All right,
What is
listen,
this
I
space?
love you. We'll be here. We'll be here soon.
Yes.
Come on, let's go. Let's keep it moving.
What you gotta do is get lab-grown diamonds. They're cheaper. There's no orphan blood on them, and you can basically have them in any array of clarity and carat and cut. I will always be a shill for lab-grown diamonds.
Let's go. I'm not trying to be in a relationship with anybody that's this serious unless I see this as my future husband. So this is my guy, and I want to be with him forever. She can keep her opinions to herself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like earrings. I could definitely use a new pair of earrings.
Here we go. Look at these beautiful amethyst earrings.
Ooh.
Rose gold, little diamond
I
halo
love
around
rose
it.
gold.
Just so you know, those are
Amethyst is my
1,007
favorite gem.
Oh, okay.
Makes it a little bit easier.
Cool. Yeah, it's
Amethyst
not
and
that bad.
cobalt spinel.
You might want a budget.
You be quiet. This isn't about you.
You try these on. I'm gonna keep looking with my mom for a sec.
Want to keep looking?
Yeah,
Put
let's,
something good out.
let's go, mama.
She's a hair
I'm
oil.
just thinking that's a little high. It's $1,000 for a birthday gift.
It's not that bad.
Ask him if you can get something in a $300 price range to show you.
300, you think? I feel like that's a
No.
little...
No, it's not. That's perfect.
I mean, it's still high, but no.
But you would be happy with that?
I
Like
would be
if-
thrilled with that.
I don't want to like upset Steph.
She'll be fine.
I'm glad my mom's here to have this conversation with me because when I'm with Steph, I feel like a lot of times I'll just pull the trigger on expensive things, and my mom kind of is the one to take me back and be that voice of reason and say, listen, you don't need to spend $1,000 on earrings right now. So I was
But
like,
it's nice for you to do it once in a while.
Steph, there's some pretty bangles over here. I think I saw like $300-400 range.
It's not about the price tag. It's about picking my favorite thing for my birthday.
Yeah, exactly. It's your birthday. Dude, my brother, when he was like 18, got his girlfriend gifts that were more expensive than $300. And I worked like at a, what's it called, a grocery store. I've drank a lot of caffeine. I'm forgetting English. He worked at a grocery store. So if an 18-year-old working like part-time at a grocery store can spend more than $300 on his girlfriend, you can spend more than $300 on the woman you want to marry without mommy's permission. You're like 30 and a model. You can afford it.
I don't know. I just feel like we could probably put $1,000 towards something better right now.
Okay. Sure. I don't want to keep having to compromise my personality.
If it was for mommy, she wouldn't care.
To change myself for Liz to like me. She's not changing herself so that I like her. She's not being a different person. So why should I?
That's a nice ring.
Because I did tell you I was getting you a Valentine's Day gift. It's my two favorite women. I'm obviously going to get something for you, too, if you see something you like.
When Mike said he was going to buy something for his mom, I was a little shocked. I actually thought he was kidding at first. Like, oh, I'll get you something, too. And then all of a sudden, she's picking stuff out. We came here for my birthday. I didn't know that she was going to get gifts also, and it was going to be about her.
How much are these?
$135 each.
All right, so I'm gonna take both of those.
Okay.
How much was this one?
$225.
$225. Damn.
It's a little expensive.
Actually, that is beautiful. I have a good son.
Yeah, of course. I'm always gonna make sure you got the best stuff on. Always.
Wow.
See? I'm gonna have to call my mom now.
I'm always willing to splurge on mom, even if it is for Steph's birthday.
Okay.
The store guy, he knows what's up. Also, that's why you didn't want him to spend $1,000 so that he had enough money to get you an expensive gift too. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, and a gentle fart, I really would like to instill this thing into you guys that it's not always about you, and on someone else's birthday, you don't need presents too. If she wanted something, she could wait for her birthday or like wait a day or two after. You didn't need to make this whole thing that was specifically for his girlfriend about you. That was silly. She wanted the pretty amethyst earrings. It's $1,000. You didn't care that he was spending $1,000. You cared that it might mean that you might not get a prezi. Like it's just that was silly. And then you made the lady, the girlfriend, feel bad for what? Taking him up on what he said? Like, I mean, $1,000 is kind of up there in price for like normal jewelry, but like it's not the most ridiculous thing. And again, he's a model. He can afford it, clearly. It's silly. And he can afford it because he could spend almost $1,000 between the two of them. It's very silly. They can hear the cat.
I like that shirt.
Thank you. It's perfect for Valentine's Day, huh?
True. For Valentine's Day this year, Mom said she would go and help me get Cam a gift.
This looks beautiful.
I want to put a little more spark back into mine and Kim's relationship. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, that's certainly spicy.
Yeah?
Not really. It's pretty vanilla.
That has fallen short because, you know, we do live with my mom, and she thinks that my mom sometimes is around a little bit too much.
She is. Yep.
I'm Eve. What's your name?
Oh, hi. I'm Kelly.
Hi,
Oh,
Kelly.
also, straight up, I don't think I would feel comfortable knowing that like my lingerie was picked out by my fiance's mom. The same mom who eavesdrops to listen for sex and that complains when she doesn't hear sex and that walks into the bedroom to give him coffee. Only him, mind you. I'm still hung up with this. Only him. She doesn't bring in coffee for her. This feels more than the others very incesty.
Nice to meet you too.
This is my son Matthew.
Like if he offered, she would take it.
Well, my son wants to get something beautiful for his girlfriend with a little bit of razzle dazzle for Valentine's Day.
Look at her face. She's like, what the hell is going on here?
Help us.
I've been in business for 13 years. I do not have a lot of mothers and sons shopping for lingerie at my store.
This is weird.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
The lady in the bandana's like, if I have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Weird to me.
It is weird.
I don't know.
Money is money.
What do you think, Mom?
I like it. Wow.
Hold on, I got to show it to you.
Okay.
You want to hold her for me?
All right, let's go here.
You got it?
If I ask my mom her opinion, I'm gonna get a for
The
sure
gossip in the
guarantee of a good
background.
response. If you had to pick, which one would you go with?
Who cares?
I do like the cheetah.
The ribbon one.
I think it's beautiful.
No. Ew, no.
I like.
The ribbon. Obviously.
Which one do you like?
I think this one might be better.
Mm-hmm.
But
Objectively,
I
yes.
think it's gonna make him feel,
Dear.
and it's different.
That's true.
Which is good.
Okay.
I'm not
and I
so
think
sure
she'll
about
like
the
that
mesh
more.
It's
under
spicy,
thingy.
elegant, so I don't think we'll have any problems.
You need to stop eavesdropping.
We have.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, that is nice. She would love that.
I would love that. I'm
Ugh.
kind of her
I was
size.
like, I would love that, but
I could see me wearing that too.
Yeah, I can too. I think let's do this. Let's get two
they
of them,
are
one for her, then
traumatizing
we'll
these
get,
poor
Kim
shop
this as
workers.
well.
So I'll wrap it up for you. I don't know about the mom and the girlfriend wearing the same robe.
Babe,
I mean,
same.
I'm not a therapist or psychologist, but that's going to be an issue, I think.
I need to
So
clip
then
that. That's a
when
cutaway.
doing this stuff and getting these things, that's probably kind of what we've been thinking about is the next steps for Kim and I and what we're gonna do.
Okay, so what are the next steps?
What do you think? Dumb.
It would be an engagement.
I think we could think about it.
Did you just take one of the
When's it gonna
Shock's
happen?
flowers?
I don't know. Fairly soon. I mean, I was thinking about going and looking at rings. You know, Kim found a ring at Tiffany's that she likes.
Tiffany's is very expensive.
Yeah.
And you
it's-
can do
it's
better
about
than Tiffany's
16,000
anyway.
for the ring.
How big is this ring?
It's a little
The
over a carat.
jealousy.
Oh, okay.
So, I know it's smaller than yours. Don't worry. I think she knew how high she could shoot.
You guys are funny. Hey, as long as your son is happy, you will be happy.
Eve,
And
it's
as
a
long
lost
as his
battle.
wife is happy, he will be happy.
He has two women to please.
That's
But
a
the
bit
number
weird.
one is going to be his wife now.
Damn straight, girly.
Come here, I'll give you a hug. Come here. I'm sorry. But she's going to be number one now.
You're trying. You can't save it.
Yes.
Ugh.
I think the saleswoman should mind her own business.
Oh, poor
mean, the nerve.
baby. You know what I hate the most about her is, okay, so my thing is like, if you're a bad person, I think you're ugly, right? So you can be objectively pretty. Like, I think she was beautiful in that outfit with the little flower in her hair. She got the little eyeliner that reminded me of how I did it in 2012. And she looked very pretty. And then she opens her mouth and I'm like, suddenly you are the ugliest thing to ever crawl out of a cave. You really just ruin it for yourself. And Eve, honey, he can't fix this woman. She needs decades of therapy.
So these two are for Kim, and then this one's for Mom.
Ugh.
But remember what I said, though.
What?
Just.
I forgot already.
I'm gonna hide from this. I'm embarrassed.
I can't.
Secondhand embarrassment is killing me. Is your mom gonna be okay on that?
Head over to the wall now.
Because I know my fat can't do that, and she's old
every
as balls.
female out there is spending it with their significant other, not their significant other plus their mom. I don't know in what universe that's okay.
No, the universe where you
job,
signed up
Emily.
for this show.
She's doing it to impress you.
I don't care.
Yeah, Percy,
Give her a
don't.
chance. Do it for mama.
Usually on Valentine's Day, I am with only my son. We go out dinner.
Do you not have a
and
husband,
we
woman?
Celebrate. Wow! I made
Sleep
it!
with your
Good job,
husband.
Emily.
You
You
just
wanna go next or you want
repressed
me to go next?
sleep
I'll
with
go
your
next.
husband.
My mom's going next. Oh my god. All right.
Let's see.
She did say it over here.
To be honest, I'm so nervous.
Here she goes.
Your mom is a trooper. Look at that. She's a trooper.
Well, she's doing pretty good.
Use your legs. Good job, ma.
Rock climbing is kind of hard, but
If she's
when
never
I
done
turn
it
my back,
before-
and I see Shekeb with me, oh my gosh, I think
If she's never done it before, I'm actually like, I don't want to give her an inch, but it's really cool that she would go and she would try that because I am terrified of heights and I've tried that exactly once and I've gotten up 3 little things and then I was shaking like a leaf, my guy. I was dying. She's actually kind of brave. I will give her that. It's too bad she's her.
I can do it.
So, what are we gonna do about dinner? I'm getting hungry.
You really want it to be just me and you for dinner?
Yeah, obviously.
Spend today all day.
You don't want my mom to come at all?
No, I want Valentine's Day to be about us.
Obviously.
I don't care how much of a mama's boy Shekeb is. I'm putting my foot down. His mother cannot join us for dinner. Absolutely not.
Honestly, I would like for her to come to dinner with us. I would like it.
But it's not what you do on Valentine's Day.
I know.
It's about the relationship.
I'm just being honest.
This whole conversation is about you telling your mom that she's not coming to dinner. Because I can tell you still want her
Hey,
to
you're
come.
being too dramatic.
You
Oh my
still want her to come.
No, I don't like that. You're being dramatic. No, you're being weird.
Why you don't want her to come?
But the whole point is for you to, I'm trying to tell you, explain to you that you shouldn't want her there.
Exactly.
That's the whole point. On Valentine's Day, you should want me there. It's about me.
Yeah.
Or, well, I mean.
It's about both of you guys.
No, not both of us. You keep latching on. You're not letting it go.
Yeah, I can't help it. I mean, she deserves the world.
Yeah. But, like, I think that she would understand if you just talk to her. Because every time I tell you to talk to her, you don't really talk to her. You just, like, let her talk, and then she just, like, persuades you to do things her way.
I forget, is her husband dead?
Okay.
Okay, what?
I'm gonna just.
No.
I'll try.
There's no
You
try,
see
you
if
just
you
do.
can talk to her about her not coming.
You think that's kind of rude though? Like, you just tell your own mom like, hey, you can't come at all. That's kind of rude if you think about it.
No. I don't like the gaslighting.
You're telling your own mother, oh, you can't come with us. I don't know.
We don't know what.
She won't like that.
That sucks. That's life.
I'll see what I can do.
He just wants to avoid this situation, and that makes me feel so neglected as a girlfriend.
You want to win my mom's trust and love?
I'd be out of this relationship. I don't know why she's pursuing it.
You're doing great.
You gotta be a little louder than that.
You're doing great. You did it.
Give her a clap. Give her a clap.
Shut the up,
Good job,
Shekeb.
Mom. Good job. Good job. Went faster than Emily.
Really?
Emily should be ashamed
I
of
think
herself.
you went up in like 10 seconds.
Really?
Yes.
I'm so proud of myself. I'm a better rock climber than Emily
Ugh.
and faster than Emily. Yes.
I don't think you are, honey. You were there when the earth was born. I think she's a little bit faster and better than you are.
Proud of yourself.
Thank you. I am.
You know, we spent majority of the day here, right?
Yes.
You know? Just you, me, and her. So look, I think now is only fair if I go with her tonight.
Oh, this is gonna go well.
You could go home, rest. I am heavily worried about the situation that I brought myself into right now. My mom, she'd probably kill me. She might kill me, right on the spot.
That's not normal. You have to know that.
Just me and her for dinner tonight. I mean, it won't be long. I'm just gonna go for like an hour or two.
You choose her over me.
Yes. Obviously.
Cry.
No, you're choosing to cry. You're not actually sad. You're manipulating him.
Ma. Hello, Ma.
The show was entirely as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was entirely as bad as people said. The only one that I could kind of give like an inch of grace to is the model's mom. I forget her name. I'm not good with names. But like she's the one where it's like, okay, she's a bit overbearing. There's definitely something that needs to be addressed, but there's not any malice to it. It's just like a woman who clearly needs a lot of therapy. The other two, specifically, I think her name's Kelly with the Karen hair. Kelly with the Karen hair is too much. Too much. Too much. And Yves, honey, you tried your best to wrangle the crazy, but with these type of women, you just can't. Trust me. Trust me. I watched what happens when you try to for years. There's no winning. Absolutely no winning. They need to move out of that house. And then the space itself, it won't make it better, but it will decrease the BS. Anyway, that's the end of this one. I've been recording for where are we? 1 minute 14 and less than like 2.5 hours today. I gotta power through another one after this, so I think I gotta call it. If you want to see this, if you want to see the next episode out of A Mama's Boy, please leave a comment in the descriptions. Of course, you can see this whole thing uncensored and in its full length, because I do ramble quite a lot. So uncensored and uncut on my Patreon. Yes, I know a new YouTuber, but I figure I'm gonna give this the good college try we get ahead of it. Also, I do swear a lot in some of my videos, so it's good to have backups for my videos in case YouTube's like, hey, stop that. Get help. So yeah, tiers start for as low as $5. You can get an array of things from access to bloopers, early access to all episodes before they go up, uncensored and uncut ones on the ones that have a lot of editing. You can, for certain tiers, you can get your name read at the end of the video, and for certain tiers, you can get your name read at the very beginning of the video. I'm planning on a whole bunch of other content. Maybe might get, maybe might start live streaming these ones on there. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out when it happens. Videos will come out on Mondays and Thursdays. And then there will be weekends recaps of my favorite bits of the week on Saturdays. And then at the end of the month, there will be a monthly recap. Yeah. So that's that. Again, do all the YouTube things, comments, like, subscribe. If you hate it, tell me you hate it. Any interaction at all helps me in the algorithm. Oy. These women make me viscerally uncomfortable. They need therapy. You just need therapy.